Prince Harry's legal battle to have his police protection reinstated when he visits the UK has hit another roadblock after a High Court dismissed the Duke of Sussex's latest appeal. Reilly Sullivan is a reporter here at skynews.com.au and he is across the latest headlines from the royal family for us. Reilly, great to speak with you again here on Power Hour. Look, let's talk about this legal battle. Prince Harry has faced another setback in this legal fight with the British government after the High Court rejected the Duke's latest appeal. Can you tell us a bit about why Harry's suing the British Home Office and also what the judge has had to say?
Well, it's been a big week for Harry's legal battle. I mean, this case has now been going on for 4 years, which is a very long time, millions of pounds in legal bills for both the Duke of Sussex and the British government. Harry originally took the Home Office to court back in 2020, and the decision was related to basically the Home Office after Harry and Meghan decided to move to, obviously, California. They left the royal family. They're no longer working royals, and the Home Office, to reflect that change, they downgraded their security. So basically, when Harry and Meghan are in the UK, they don't necessarily automatically get police protection. Harry feels that this is unfair. He feels that it's a security risk when he comes to the UK, and he's hinted in legal documents that this is the real reason why he's in California with Meghan. He thinks that his family is not safe when they're in the UK, and that's really sort of been what's motivated him for the past 4 years. But as we saw on Monday, the judges said, look, Harry, I mean, you know, he's left the UK, he's left the royal family, he's not a working royal. The judge agreed with the Home Office's decision, and he said, actually, Harry, you have to pay 90% of the legal costs. Harry has still got, he's likely to appeal once again, so this is not over yet, but millions of pounds in legal bills.
It's amazing that he won't let this go. He moved to California in 2020. Him and Meghan have done various different things to make money, whether it's through Netflix deals, which we'll get into a little bit later, but it's been 4 years and he's still trying to fight this.
Yeah, you know, it's an interesting thing. I mean, Harry's personality is litigious. I mean, he's got multiple legal battles going on at the moment. He's also suing several of the UK's biggest tabloid newspapers. He's clearly, you know, he stays away from the royal family and the UK, but when it's a legal battle, he's happy to go to London. He's happy to show up in court. It's really interesting, isn't it?
It really is. And look, I don't know how many people are supporting Prince Harry in this one, and we'll just see how it turns out. But look, talking about Harry and Meghan, earlier this week, the Duchess of Sussex unveiled the first offering from her new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. Reilly, what do we know so far about Meghan Markle's strawberry jams?
Right, so we finally got the first look at Meghan's first product from her new brand, and it was strawberry jam. She sent out about 50 jars of the jam to influencers. It's still not for sale, but obviously the influencers have got the first taste. Now, I want to clear something up because I was reading in the press, people were already having a go at Meghan. They were saying, why is she sending out jars of jam when she hasn't actually got something to sell? And I will say that, you know, this is my social marketing intern days, that it's very common actually for brands and companies to send out new products to influencers, test the market, see what people think, and then they'll release it to the public. So, yeah, I think there's a lot more to come from American Riviera Orchard.
Okay, and what's the reaction been so far?
Well, I think, I mean, from all accounts, you know, her influencer powers have been very positive. I think Meghan was very clever. She noticeably sent the jars out to people who are also her friends. The wife, I think her name's Tracy, the wife of the Paramount studio CEO, someone who's a close friend of Meghan and a tastemaker herself. So once again, you know, it shows that Meghan's very savvy. You know, she knows all the right people. She knows how to get the word out. Okay,
we'll stand by and watch this space. Meghan's also been the victim of some vicious online trolling from one of her own family members. Why are there now growing calls to remove Thomas Markle Jr. from YouTube?
I mean, this has just been terrible. I mean, you know, Meghan has an older half-sibling, Thomas Markle Jr. They're estranged. They have not seen each other in many years. He doesn't know Prince Harry. He's never been to see the Sussexes. He wasn't at the royal wedding in 2018. He's not part of her life. But, you know, for the past several years, really, since Meghan's been in the spotlight as part of the royal family, he's taken part in tele interviews. And the latest thing that he's done is he's turned to YouTube. He's posting these really long, really offensive videos, not only targeting Meghan, but, you know, targeting her family, targeting her mother, Doria Ragland. I mean, it's terrible. And, you know, what I actually found quite refreshing this week, Gab, was that people in the UK, even royal reporters in the UK, who are typically, as you know, not fans of Meghan, They've stood up for her. They've said this is enough. You know, these platforms, whether it's YouTube or Twitter or wherever he's posting it, they need to crack down on this. It's just really vile. And I think that, you know, with what we saw with Princess Catherine recently and the sort of social media abuse that she endured, I think that we really do need to look at not only laws, but also these platforms and these social media outlets and really cracking down on it.
And trolling's never okay. I spoke about earlier in the program the trolling that J.K. Rowling has been subjected to, and whether you're Meghan Markle or J.K. Rowling, or, you know, you or I, trolling's never okay. And so I'm glad that people are speaking out, even defending Meghan Markle in this situation. Reilly Sullivan, thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour.
Thanks for having me.